Wow, that's annoying. Well, guys, I'm as you can see by my headwear, I am trying to make more headphones. Problem, of course, Mom doesn't want me to take them out of the house. But this like this, so yeah, that's an issue. But still, I'm not here to talk about the headphones really. I'm here to talk about the Avengers, Age of Ultron. I saw the movie over the week. Well, a few days ago. It was really great with my mom. It was really great. Therefore, there was missed opportunities, but it was really awesome and fun. But I'm going to do a spoiler-free thing, mainly talking about the end credits scene. Is that a spoiler? Maybe not. Maybe not really, because you know it's coming, you know. So yes, if it is a spoiler, then spoiler. But if it's not, which I don't think it is, because you know it's coming. Let's talk about Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, the issue with me with this latest reveal, that was the end credit scene, was that it was the least interesting end credit scene of all time. Of all three I've seen, all times I've seen Thanos, the least the interesting one I've seen of him. Because basically in the first one, it's like, you have the guy with the two thumbs going on, talking about how, saying like, oh, to attack, the Earthlings are stronger than we thought. To court them, to attack them means courting. It's like courting death, and you see Thanos, the back of Thanos' head, and then he turns around and is like, yeah, and he's like, here, and then he's like, yeah, and I was like, okay, oh my goodness, that's Thanos. And then it's like the next one was, you saw a bit of him in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's like going like, you are but a boy that pretends to be a man. He didn't really do anything, but he was awesome. It was nice to see him being the boss and whatnot, and see what where his people, where everything comes from that he does. It was really great. But at the end of Avengers of the Age of Ultron, there was the mid-credit scene, which in my opinion is one of the least interesting end-credit scenes of all, but also one of the least interesting mid-credit scenes of any movie. You had the Infinity Gauntlet, you had basically something, either a door open or you saw you saw something, something open, and then it's like you see. You're like, oh, I was like, oh, okay, I see that golden glove must be the Infinity Gauntlet, And so then all of a sudden you see Thanos, full, upper body, his whole head, his whole face, his whole, all his shoulders in that crazy outfit of his, and just go like, pick it up, put it on, and like, I guess I'll have to do it myself, and walk off. I'm like, okay, it was basically like if you had a guy who's basically going like, oh, like going to his medicine cabinet or something like that, or being like, oh, well, yeah, deodorant, brush your teeth, gargle, on the Infinity Gauntlet, there you go, oh, another day, another dollar, walk off. I'm like, I was like, that was not that exciting. Well, I would rather it be mysterious, Come on, try to be mysterious here, build it up a bit more, and it'd be like, you see the hand come, you see the Infinity Gauntlet, right? Tilt up and, get ready to be taken, right? And then you see his hand come in slow. You see a purple hand come in slow. That's his hand, So it's like, Maybe you see his hand, I don't know. Maybe you can see his hand. you know, slow motion, I guess I'll have to do it myself. And then walk off. I don't know. Maybe, or just see his hands. Come on, you already know who it is. It was not my favorite, but that was like the small thing about the movie itself was so great. There were moments that were not my favorite, but spoiler free mostly, I guess. So I'm not gonna tell you what those moments are, and they'll make a spoiler one, but still. It was really great. It was really good. As good as the first one. In some ways, yes, and even better in some ways, because it's like we're with these guys again. We're gonna have adventures. It's gonna be great, and and then it's like we have adventures. Then something crazy happens, and then we got to get through that, and then we have our end stuff, and it's great and interesting and crazy. In my opinion, a better. And of course, Ultron was amazing. Yes, I liked. How this guy was, because at first when I saw this guy, I was like, first when I saw him when they had the Pinocchio one, the No Strings on Me, I was thinking, when I first saw the original one, his robot with the with the jack-o'-lantern face, I was like, okay, that's pretty creepy and awesome. And then it's like you see him, and it's like, whoa, I said, I've got no strings on me, and I'm like, that's like a person would say. That's like a human villain would say. This guy, I thought it was gonna be like someone like there was a on Stealth there was a character or the main antagonist was like unfortunately a character named Edie, who basically was this intelligent plane or something like that. So basically he's like you're trying to he's like all trying to be all robotic like Jamie Foxx Jamie Foxx is like go leave me alone. Yeah, go away. Like, I will blast your arrow acting behind out this guy. It was like, no, like, leave me alone. Go away. He made mistakes. You killed someone says, like, he made mistakes, stuff like that. I thought it was going to be robotic and whatnot. Like, switching to secondary protocols, but he's like, I'm just me. Yes, I'm a giant robot. I'm just me. Just, hanging out. I was like, then I see the movie, and it's even better because the guy actually is intimidating, very intimidating. And people may say he's not, but I believe he is. And he's not only just intimidating; he could have just played it straight. It could have been like, I'm the best. I am Ultron. Kneel before me. I am Ultron. But he was part of that, but it was mostly, like, well. Let's get you people got you got hurt by you got hurt. Well, let's get revenge. Let's go. He's trying to be actually more personable, more like a big boss. Kind of a big human big boss. Just like you want revenge? Let's get to work. The biggest like antimate. The most valuable metal, indestructible metal. Ever they made a frisbee. People made a frisbee. I'm like, okay, that's actually fun. That's actually fun. So yeah, I liked him. Better in credit scene, of course, more of him. That would have been a good credit scene. A callback to the party. That was dramatic. That would have been so great. Because of course he's so awesome. I don't now. I know the guy is trying to destroy everybody, but you need that. You need the villain and a good strong villain so that you can basically be like, okay, here's what we're resisting. If you don't have a strong villain, you gotta get another. You need a good strong villain. You need that. You need that. Or if you don't have that, then it's just we're super strong. And then there's like some little piddling thing goes on. It's like, I'll get you, like, whatever, or you have some stereotype. Now, to me, you need a villain. There's several villains. You have one that are very showmen. No, they're very huge showmen, like Loki. But then you have ones that are, kind of showmen, but more, I'm doing this for me because I want to do what I want to do, not I want to show it off, it's more I want to do it because that's what I want to do, it's okay if no one, basically it's, it was distractions he made so that he could do what he wanted to do. It was great. It was great. So I really liked a lot of things in this movie. One thing I didn't really like, well, the romance was an issue. Romance. That was in this movie was an issue because it should have been a love triangle, kind of, or maybe a like triangle, but still, it would make more sense when you see the ending, and been much more heartfelt and interesting if certain characters had, they had carried over certain things from Winter Soldier that I was annoyed that they forgot about. And had that as be part of the whole, quandary. You have stable and dependable on one. You have stable and dependable on one side. Oh crap! It's like that. Stable and dependable on one side. Unstable and vulnerable on the other. That would have been really good. That would have been really good. But missed opportunities. But still, it's still a great movie. Looking forward to seeing lots more about it. And of course, I am also looking forward to seeing Superman and versus Batman, Dawn of Justice, because I want to see this movie also looks good. I want to see some good competition. Okay, from DC, because I want it to be like Sony and Microsoft, Nintendo and Sega back in the old days. I want it to be You know, I want these people to be like, oh, well, you did that with your movie. You made such a good movie. Oh, yeah. Well, here's this. This movie's even better now. People are going to love it even more because you did all this cool stuff. You made sure to make it something that they'll enjoy. Yeah. How about that? They'd be like, oh, yeah? We can do even better than that. You know, I want to see that. I want to see that because I'm be like, you know, that would be awesome. And you know, that would be awesome. You know, I want to see that. So I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt, especially Hero Force Neo. That was all I've ever said. Phineas and Ferb Step Too Far. I just finished it. Well, the last page related to it, because I do like to talk about what I'm going to do next to my comic book endings. So yeah, that's up now on YouTube. Final Fantasy X. Will be coming back eventually. The Bouncer is on now, so yeah, and movie stuff. Oh boy, movie stuff. I really gotta get on that, but there's issues with school and stuff, so eventually we'll get there. So see you next time. Check me out. Tell me what you think in the comments. Subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. See you next time.